Morning, I saw. Nope. Nope.
Those are the wrong way?
Nope. This is in the wrong place for sure. This is the 4, right?
Well, some of them aren't numbered.
Oh.
I thought that was
No, 4 goes here. Okay, not a big deal.
right after 3.
It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a whole bunch of 5s. Oop, this is 8. There's 8. Okay, so there's 5, and then a bunch of 5s, and then 8 goes down at the other end. So it goes 5s, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
No? Okay, no worries.
So I thought the double.
Yeah, in most net systems you'd be right, but in this one it's not that way. So
There's no 5.
there you go. There's 5 there.
So this is no number. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a 5. It's a 5. I can tell by the shape of it that it's a 5. The 5s are all the same shape and length.
Yeah, this is the cognitive challenge,
Is it in?
Good.
Good.
Make sure we get the net with the pin on the.
Yep. And they put the nets away wrong last night, so this is probably a mess. Oh no, this one looks like it might be right. This one looks like it was done correctly. Yay!
Oh, that makes up for
50%.
That makes up for Susie and I this morning.
People put on the outside, right?
Yeah. So we want to make sure this is the right way. Yeah. That one goes there. Oh, pull this off the top. Awesome. Oh, I see what's going on here. Let's through the net. Good. Okay, you guys can leave the rest. I'll get the rest. You guys can go start your warm up. I got this. Yep.
My coach showed me how to do it so easy.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
I left my card out front. I've got another one in the office.
Okay. I'll go grab it. If everybody can throw their cards up on the counter here, that would be awesome. What's that? That's right. You get you're 0 today. You're 0 today. Correct. Oops. Where's Lloyd? Is Lloyd here? Lloyd's not here yet? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, I have to check in ladies' advance this morning.
I ordered
Card?
card.
Okay, it's probably in there. When did you order it? A while ago?
Last week, the end of last week.
Okay, it'll be in there then. Some people tell me I ordered a card, but they did it last night.
Oh.
Graham, McAllis. Morning, Lloyd.
Morning, thank you.
When you're ready, just throw your card up on the counter here, Lloyd. Please. Thank you, sir. I'll put it over here when I'm done. All right, those are punched. Put this away. Ask Angela about Friday. Are you guys not doing our structured workout? Oh, we're almost done. I was wondering what you guys were doing.
We were just doing it until the Lloyd.
Okay. So now you guys ready for long diagonals? Okay. Yeah. Pick up from here.
Is there a place I'm supposed to be aiming? I've been doing
Yeah, so
left foot.
you're supposed to be center of your box. She's
Yeah,
supposed to be
and her
center of
left
hers. Yeah, and you want to land it in front of her right foot.
The right.
Yeah, to give it to her forehand side.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So blue line just in front of her right foot.
What's that?
Blue line just in front of her right foot.
Okay.
Okay, now we'll switch sides. Okay, now you're going to do the opposite, Susie. So you're going to go blue line in front of her left foot. If she's standing right on the blue line, she's going to have trouble controlling it. But she's got to learn that. Yeah.
Okay. I got this now.
So you want to remind Lloyd to come to the center of his box.
You have to be in the center of your box, Lloyd.
Go back to home, Lloyd. Center of your box. Yeah. So during this drill, you don't stand out on the sideline and wait for the ball to come to you. You go back to your home in the center of the box and then move out to get it. Okay? Lloyd's been working on his thinking this winter. That's obvious. Okay, so hang on. We're gonna move on with our warm up in just a second, but I want to explain what's going to happen today. First of all, I've been working 16 hours a day, 7 days a week for 3 weeks, and I'm the kind of tired that sleep doesn't fix. So I need physical rest. So I'm not going to be doing what you guys are doing today. I'm going to teach. I'll be around. I'm going to get my steps in for the day, but that's the limit of my physical activity today, because I have to stand at a stringing machine all day again today. All right, so we're going to move on now with our reaction volleys, which we do green zone to green zone from blue line to blue line. Remember that we're really working on this month keeping our elbow down. So the best way to return remind yourself to keep your elbow down is to adopt the correct ready position. So not straight in front of you, so racket high, not right in front of you, a little bit to your backhand side. So 11 o'clock for a right-hander, 1 o'clock for a left-hander. That way, after every time you hit a volley, if you come back to this position, your paddle head will be above your elbow and your elbow will be hanging from your side, which is what you want.
Should be above your elbow.
Yeah, it should be above your elbow, right? And we want to take as many balls as possible with the racket head above the elbow. Now, if a ball's down here, you have no choice. But if a ball's above your elbow, you shouldn't be taking it like this. You don't want to be coming at the ball from underneath. You want to try to be coming over top of those balls, right? And that puts you in a good position for what we're going to be working on today, which is firefights, right? So.
That's going to be a tough one for me.
Yeah, well, you don't want to keep it by your side. You want to keep it down. So if it's
I go like this.
yeah, I do that a lot too. Everybody does, and sometimes you have to. It's not that it's terrible. It's only terrible if you're hitting every shot like that, because then when a ball's above you, you're going to be under the ball, right? Yeah. And Susie, we want to be going through the window. Elbows high, more up. Stop. Pause for 1 second. Pause. Okay. So your ready position was this.
Okay.
With your elbow high, right?
Okay.
We want to reverse that. And this is the ready position that we don't want to be in.
Okay.
I want this ready position. Okay.
Do it kind of up by your chest.
Pause for one moment. I'm going to use Morris racket. Let me give you something to try. Just think about trying this.
Okay.
Lloyd, we're going to volley. So go ahead and volley to me. So I'm going to volley to Lloyd, and then my paddle tip is going to follow the ball. Right? My paddle tip is going to follow the ball. Wherever the ball goes, my paddle tip is going to go. So your paddle tip follows the ball. It points at the ball. Go. Hang on one second. Right here. That should point at the ball. Good job, Lloyd. So after you hit the ball,
Yep. Bring
this,
it back to here.
point this at the ball, wherever
Okay.
the ball is.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough of those. We're going to do red zones now. So Susie and Maura will be aiming at Lloyd and Aisha's red zones. You guys will be fighting the ball off, sliding in, sliding out, periscoping, scorpioning, whatever you need to do to get the ball back. You want to put your balls on the ground in front of them. They're going to hit you volleys. They're going to aim at your red zone. So show your partner where your red zone is. You know where the red zone is, right up? Racket elbow, right? So, yeah. So if you think about the racket elbow, if you're a little low, a little high, shoulder, hip, right? You're forcing her to hit uncomfortable shots into her red zone. Okay. Now, no more than 50% speed. You're going to be behind your blue line. No more than 50% speed. We're not trying to hurt anybody. We're just trying to give them an opportunity to work on their slides. Excellent feeding, Aisha. Okay, we're going to switch roles. Now you guys are the targets. You guys are aiming at their red zones. I really want you to force them. Like if you're hitting everything and they're just without moving, taking everything, that means that they've clued in, right? So I want you to make them move, make them slide out of the way, slide into the way, periscope, scorpion, whatever they need to do. You're trying to target the red zone, make them move. Lloyd, you're trying to put yours on. Lloyd, Trying to put yours on the ground. Okay? Okay, pause. Okay, we're going to do touch volleys now. Now, remember the whole point of touch volleys is to move your, thank you, is to move your racket. Try not to move your racket at all. So we don't want to hit and drop, hit and drop, hit and drop. We want to bump and keep the racket out there for a target for your partner. Bump, bump. So this sets us up for resets. Resets are touch volleys where you're barely moving the racket. You're just presenting the sweetest part of your racket to the ball and letting the ball's energy kind of bounce off your racket, right? So a little platform. Keep your elbow in front of your rib cage. If you're hitting the ball so your partner has to pull their elbow back, you're hitting it too deep. You want to hit the ball out so where your partner can receive it without pulling their elbow back. Nice and gentle, halfway. Don't get too close to the net. Don't get too close to the net. You're a little more than halfway there. So halfway. Susie, you're way more than halfway. Halfway from.
Right, I was just forehand.
Oh, you were lining up. Okay, yeah. You want to line up your forehands. Forehand to forehand. Yeah. Pause. Lloyd, pause for a second. Pause, 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 pause. Okay. So if you watch the video later, you'll see that you were pulling your racket back. You had about that much movement in your racket. We just want a few inches of movement. Keep your racket close to the ball. The closer it is to the ball, the less you're going to have to swing at. Okay? Yeah. One more tip, Lloyd. One more tip. You weren't here this winter, so especially with these gearbox paddles. Okay, show me where the sweet spot in your racket is. Oh, you're right. Yeah, halfway between the handle and the tip. So we really want to focus on hitting the sweetest spot of our racket. Out here, you're going to get an inconsistent bounce. Okay? No?
Well, that feels right. The sweet spot to me.
Yeah, but not for volleying. Right? So when you're generating topspin, that's an awesome spot to be hitting the ball. But for volleying, sweeter. Especially touch volleys, right? Good job, Lloyd. Okay, pause. Let's back up. Lloyd and Aisha are going to back up. You guys are now going to be hitting volley drops into the kitchen. You guys are going to be feeding them balls at about belly button height, right into their bodies, and they're just going to be backhand volley dropping them into the kitchen, using that nice touch volley touch that we were just working on. Pause 1 second. Can I borrow your paddle? Pause 1 second. Okay, so just like with the touch volleys at the net, the closer go ahead and feed me, and keep feeding me. The closer, oops, somebody else's paddle. I've got to make an adjustment here. No, it's okay. The closer my ball is, my racket is to the ball, the less I'm going to have to move it, right? So I don't want to be taking a big swing at it. I just want to be keeping my racket out, keep it near the ball, right? I don't want to be starting from here and having to reach out to the ball. Keep the racket out near the ball. And remember, at this distance, your ready position isn't up here. It's down here because you want to be protecting against balls in your feet. Okay? To Lloyd's belly button. Nice, comfortable position for him to block from. Good job, Lloyd. Nice job. Here, right here. Okay. Okay, let's switch roles. Switch roles. No, Lloyd, yeah, there we go. Okay, everybody, let's do a quick pickup, and we're going to get a drink of water, and then we're going to come back and we're going to get started on our first drill.
You can feel it, can you?
Yeah. It's amazing how difficult it is for the first few minutes when you pick up somebody else's paddle.
I bet.
And I'm always careful, try to be careful when I'm demoing, not to just grab some,
Yeah.
especially with people I don't know and I've never held their paddle before.
Yeah. Yeah. And the waiting.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so our first drill, Maura, come and be my partner. You can be on the other side of the net, please. All right, so I'm going to be the person who has the opportunity to hit down. Come right up to the blue line. We're going to volley. We're going to volley back and forth. I'm going to be watching for an opportunity to hit down. When I get an opportunity, I want to hit it down to the ground. My objective isn't to hit it hard. My objective is to get it to the ground. Right? Her objective is to prevent balls from hitting the ground. Okay? So when we did the push volley thing a few weeks ago, everybody thought you had to hit the ball hard. So we did a section where I just showed them just hit the ball gently to the ground. And they found out that their partners couldn't, their partner person they were working with couldn't return the ball. Right? It's not about how hard you hit it, it's about the angle. So what our objective in this drill is to get it going down to the ground. So that one I probably should have hit up. So I want you to occasionally pop one up for me. Occasionally pop one up for me. Oh, that one's too short. Okay. Yeah, so occasionally, this player is going to occasionally pop one up because you want this person to have an opportunity to hit down on the ball. Okay? And then we're going to switch roles. So you guys can start that. You guys can take these.
Let's not trade partners because I'm not the.
Oh yeah, we're going to rotate. We're going to use Lloyd as our anchor, and everybody's going to rotate one around Lloyd. So rotate, run around Lloyd. Stop, stop. We're going to rotate one now. Exactly. Yeah, Lloyd, you stay there. And we're going to rotate every few minutes around Lloyd. Okay? Pause. You're not going to be ready to put one down if your racket's down here.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So you're popping up. Yeah. There we go. Good.
I was going to smash it, but I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
I got
Well, you can see that he's not hitting these very hard, but they're impossible to return.
Yeah, yeah.
So just hit them down. Yeah. Good stuff. You were backing up before. I'm glad to see you standing your ground. Nice. Right behind you, Maura. Good. Good, stop. Okay, let's rotate around Lloyd. Lloyd, stay where you are. Right. Okay, let's rotate. Lloyd, stay where you are. This will be the last one. Then Lloyd's going to rotate. Somebody else is going to be our anchor.
Oh, you get to spike all the time.
And this is the last time. Then he's going to get 3 on the other side. Okay, pause. Okay, so now Susie's going to be our anchor, and everybody's going to rotate around Susie. So stay there, Susie. You are Susie.
I know, but that seemed like the anchor point.
No, you're the anchor now. So everybody's going to rotate around. There we go. Yep.
Okay.
Good. Okay. You're hitting down. Down. That angle was good because you had to squat to hit that. So. So your pop-ups don't have to go way high in the air. They should just go like the height of her forehead. So your pop-ups should only be going about the height of their forehead. They don't have to go way up there. Everybody rotate around Lloyd. Everybody rotate around Lloyd. Lloyd, stay where you are. Okay, let's pause. Everybody rotate around Lloyd. Oops. Sorry, Lloyd. All right, let's rotate around Lloyd. Rotate around Lloyd, last rotation, then we are going on to a different thing. Last rotation. Come on over. Yeah, last one. Then we're going to move on to a different thing. Oh, that one you should hit down on. So hang on one second. So you're right now. You're only going overhead. You're only hitting an overhead if it's above your head. Anything ear or higher, you should be trying to hit down on.
Okay.
You don't have to. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be a finishing stroke, but just get your racket up so that you can get over the ball and get down on it. Force him to hit a second pop up, then you hit it down harder. Third pop up, then you finish. Oh! Fire in the artillery. Awesome. Okay, good place to stop. Good stuff. Okay, now we're going to do the team version. We'll start with Moore and Lloyd on that side. Okay, so you guys are going to be learning to defend the pop-up, right? So you're going to be occasionally putting. We're going to start a volley sequence, volley rally, and then you guys are going to pop some up, and they're going to be hitting down on it. You're going to be trying to defend it. Once you get into that situation where they've hit down once, you're trying to take that away from them. Exactly. So actually, no. That's the second progression. Let's do the first progression. Keep hitting up until they make a mistake. Right? Just keep popping it up until they make a mistake. Something that they can get a racket on. Yeah, so we'll call that easy. But if you make it too easy, they're just going to, you know what I mean? So forehead high is really what we're looking at. You guys are trying to get over the ball, get them down to create several pop-ups, right? And, you know, the deeper you get into the pop-ups, the higher they're going to get, the easier it's going to be to do that finishing pop-up, right? So the concept here is to get the first pop-up, because the first usually leads to the second, which usually leads to the third. And if you watch the pros play, or high-level pickleball, it's 1, 2, 3, put away. 1, 2, 3, put away. You get a little bit of a pop-up, then a little bit more of a pop-up, then it's high enough and slow enough that you can actually put it away. So that's what we're trying to work on. Okay, so you guys are popping, you guys are finishing, and then we'll switch roles in a couple of minutes. One ball for four people. They're trying to hit down on the ball. I got this. Yep. Sorry? They're going to hit down whenever they get an opportunity, whatever speed. Yeah, however they want to do it. Okay, good. Good. Okay, pause for a second. So let's start this off as a dink battle. Right? If you dink into their feet, you're more likely to get a pop-up. Right? So dink into the feet, especially on the backhand side. So let's just start off as a dink battle and see where that goes. Okay, so you can pop it up at any time. Right? But they're going to try to cause the pop-up by hitting balls into your feet. Okay, start off with a dink battle.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to use the ball.
Move first, then hit. Good. You guys will get the rhythm. Good pop, Lloyd. Don't worry about balls, Aisha. I got him. We're staying up. That's right. So pause for a second. So Mara's saying when the ball goes up here, I should back up. You're right. I don't want you guys to pop them up that high. That's why I'm saying try to keep four high. We're trying to. These guys know to attack balls that are up here. They're going to attack balls that are up here. What we're trying to get them to do is attack balls that are here and then here, right? And then here. Because right now, everybody comes under the ball if it's under their head, right? And what I'm trying to get people to do is to be in the habit of getting above the ball. So the way that you do that is you get your head lower so you can get your arm higher. right? Everybody tries to stay in one position and they come under the ball when they should be doing this, right? So you're just feeders, yeah. Yep. Good. That was excellent, Susie. That was one right there. Your ready position was low, so. Okay, everybody rotate around Aisha 1. This team is still defending. Aisha's our anchor, okay? There we go, beautiful. Yeah, great. Nice. Oop. Pause. Good, Aisha. Yeah. You did flip. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me review a concept here that I think is important. Seesaw. If the ball is low, the racket needs to be high. So when the ball, put down. What I want you to just put down 3 balls here. One about halfway, right? One about 3/4 of the way, and one one right on the blue line. Okay. So if the ball's below the height of the net here, I need to have my paddle above the height of the net, right? So I want to have my paddle high enough because they can only hit up. The closer it is to the net, the higher, the more they're going to have to hit up. You don't have to have your paddle down here when the ball is hidden behind the net. You need to have it covering the free space above the net, right? So the closer it is, the lower the ball is, the higher your paddle is, right? Because we have this habit of dinking and then coming back to here, dinking and coming back to here. So when the ball's low, your paddle's high. When the ball's high, your paddle's low. So seesaw, opposite, right? Think about this space above the net. This is the space you're covering. You don't need to cover this space. The ball can't come at you through here, right? Okay. It does. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's switch. We're going to rotate around Aisha. Yeah. Good job. How to drop your way out of that one, Susie. Okay. So just shin height, forehead height, head height. You don't have to put them way up there. There we go. Okay, rotate around Aisha, or actually, no, rotate around Susie once.
He needs to stay. Honestly, you need to do some of this.
No, Lloyd, you're here, right? Wait, no, you were there. Never mind. Just stay here, Lloyd. That's okay. Stay here, Lloyd. That's good. That's good. Yep. Oops, shit. Sorry. Nice. Okay, good. Let's do pick up and go for a drink, and then we're going to come back and play some games. Oh, they might. Pretty soft.
Slide them along the floor.
more of a natural role for you? Yeah. All right. Okay, so we're going to play, you guys are going to play a game, and I'm going to tidy up and set up nets and stuff around you. So this is 1, 2, 3 firefight. So we're going to start off with 3 volleys. I understand that sometimes the volleys might not be very good and the ball might hit the ground. That's okay. We're trying to start with 3 volleys and then live ball, right? So it's just like the kitchen game, except we're not starting off with 3 dinks. We're trying to start off with 3 volleys. It's probably going to be a volley or 2 and a dink or 2, and then it's a live ball. So the serving team is going to be, when the ball hits the ground, it's 1, 2, 3. Count the bounces, not the strokes, right? And if the person does a bounce serve, don't count that bounce, right? So count the bounces, 1, 2, 3. Everybody should count together. That way everybody knows when it's a live ball. After you say 3, it's a live ball. Starting with the volley. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah, you're right. It's not bouncing. Good point. We're going to count the strokes then. So not the serve. Actually, yeah, no, we'll count the serve. 1, 2, 3, and then live. So count the strokes. Yep, 1, 2, 3, live. Okay. Yeah, it goes at live. It goes to full court. So we're starting in a firefight, and then we're expanding to full court. So you're going to start at 0-0-2. You're going to play a whole game, and then we're going to rotate. There it is. So I would have been right in the way. Out!